this segment all the time because Kristin Smith is here with her trending topic of the week. And this week, millions of Instagram followers were Insta-duped. So how were they duped, Kristin?
You don't want to be Insta-duped, first of all. I like that, Christina. Basically, national retailer Lord & Taylor, have you guys heard of Lord & Taylor?
Yes.
Yep.
Well, they just reached a settlement with the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, and they were accused, basically in a nutshell, of deceiving their customers. So here's what happened. Spring campaign, they want to promote it. And so what they did, they took this one dress from the campaign. In fact, I have a picture of it. This cute little paisley dress here, and they contacted 50 influencers, like bloggers and fashionistas on Instagram and various blog sites. And they said, hey, between 12 and 3 on this one day, I want you to post wearing this dress using the Lord & Taylor hashtag and the Lord & Taylor social media handle. And I'm going to give you up to $4,000 to do this in exchange for the endorsement.
So 50 people or 50 influencers got $4,000 a piece.
So, yes, up to $4,000. And in 2 days, 11.4 million people were reached on Instagram alone, and the dress sold out like that. So it was a wildly successful marketing.
What's wrong with that?
Okay, it's illegal.
It is?
It's actually against federal law to do this, and I'm going to tell you why.
Wait, who's breaking the law? Is it Lord & Taylor?
Lord & Taylor.
Okay,
yes.
Lord & Taylor.
Lord & Taylor breaking the law.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you why. The bloggers are totally not held responsible. In 2013, the FTC made new rules, new guidelines, saying if you're going to pay someone, and we highlighted a little bit, if you're going to pay someone to promote your product, you have to make it blatantly obvious that you're doing so. Now, this is a 53-page document explaining this principle. So there's a lot there, and there's a lot of...
Thank you for reading all 53 pages. And
well, I did.
This because
I got your back.
Okay,
you know?
thank you.
I was like, let's just put the most obvious part of the 53 pages.
Okay.
So yeah, it actually is against the law, Christina.
But most of these bloggers, that's how they've been making their living over the last several years, is they blog and they make money off of it.
And that's the point. Well, what you have to do is you have to disclose. So you have to do hashtag ad, or hashtag sponsored. And actually, Lord & Taylor, about a week after the FTC contacted them, they contacted the 50 influencers or the bloggers or whatever and said, hey, can you edit the post and put ad and put sponsored? And they did. So they were under full compliance. See a situation like this. Here's a great example. Highlighted ad right there. It's so easy. It's the exact same post. You just let everyone know that, hey,
it's ad or sponsor.
This is sponsored.
But what's so different about this is I have so many friends that are influencers, and when you see someone posting something and endorsing, you're thinking that they're doing it just because they like it. No, you think that they're doing it because they like the trend, they like the style, and they're promoting this.
Yeah.
And what's happening is it's basically telling everybody, I'll pay you and you promote it.
Yeah.
So it sort of diminishes
their
celebrity. It
does.
diminishes their cachet.
Yeah.
I have people reach out to me all the time and say, "We'll pay you to promote this."
Yeah.
But it doesn't align with my brand, and I think it's then payola.
I'm just mad Lord & Taylor didn't hit me up.
It is weird.
To wear the dress. To reach out to my 44 followers on Instagram.
45.
The 45. To promote that dress.
And you could have styled it differently.
I could have styled it differently.
I don't know how you would have done it.
It takes on a different connotation than when you have this celebrity. You know that they got paid to do it, and then it's like, oh, I don't want to use that product anymore. And when I think it's coming from someone who just is blogging about it, I really like this. And you don't think they've been paid for it, it makes me want to go ahead and use the product.
Well, there's honesty with that. I think you can trust someone if they're doing it. But I trust someone too. If you tell me it's an ad, I appreciate that. Thank you. You're promoting this.
Yeah.
I have to think like you. It wouldn't be in their best interest to promote something.
You know, it's lost the integrity. You know, I have one friend that started last year with 25,000 followers.
Yeah.
He has become this overnight sensation. He has 115,000 followers on Instagram, and everything he promotes is a promotion. He's making a lot of money, but something like this is going to diminish somebody's celebrity as a influencer because everybody can just get paid.
So is this just a hand slap? What happens in this case? Because
go to court.
They'll
go to court, and then they reached a settlement. And thankfully, Lord & Taylor super cooperative and everything, and they made some changes immediately afterwards. So, you know, I don't know what happened behind closed doors, but I know going forward, I think situations like this with such a big retailer, people are going to say, okay, we have to disclose. It's the law now. You know, you have to disclose. And I think what Lauren said.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, people trust notable people on Instagram. Like, it's a career path now, blogging.
Well, what happens if the bloggers do not comply? Do they go to jail?
If the bloggers, I'm
They
not
go
so
to social media jail.
No, if they
Taken
don't
off Instagram for a
if
week.
they don't
grounded.
Right.
if they don't disclose they got paid or say ad on it, could they do any jail?
No, I think they'll remove it. I mean, don't quote me on that. I'm not absolutely positive all the repercussions. I did read all 53 pages, but I don't remember where that part was as far as the bloggers. But I do know the people who will be held responsible are the people dishing out the cash.
I do look at this situation, and we see social media growing, and I love that your hand is on the pulse of this. But we also have to remember we are always consumers, whether we're on Insta media or social media or driving down the freeway and there's a billboard sign. We are constantly consuming and digesting information that is influencing us one way or the other. Whether you're looking, you know, I will get on my Yahoo and the news feed comes up and I follow the Raiders and it's all these stories and I'm like, wow, these guys are genius. There must be a lot of Raider fans out there, but they know what I like.
And I think that's the takeaway here is just we deserve to be in the know. As consumers, we deserve not to get duped and to know what's going on. So there you go, just another piece
Thanks
to
for
the puzzle.
keeping us in the know. By the way, more information on Kristin on her Twitter. Follow her at Kristin Smith TV or our website as always. I do though, I really think it's important that we teach our kids